Hi everybody, this is Dr. Jason Young again from Body Health Chiropractic and Wellness Center, and we are here at my house. And we're here because I wanted to show you a few things about how to do heat and ice at home. I know that it sounds simple, but all the time I have people that I ask them, do you have an ice pack at home or do you have heat at home? And they say they don't have anything and they're wondering if there's a product that they should buy. No, you shouldn't buy a product. There's things out there that you can buy, but there's some cheap and easy ways to make ice packs like a professional at home, and also to make heat packs that you can use over and over and over so that you can get the therapy that you need. And so, if you follow along, I'm going to show you how the pros make ice packs. So first of all, like some of you may have these little things in your house, like, oh look, there's a Body of Health ice pack. And we have little kids running around our house and they always get little bumps and bruises, so here's a little penguin ice pack. That's so cute. But this isn't what I'm showing you how to do. What I'm going to show you how to do is, this is how like athletic trainers and sports teams, how they make ice packs for their players. And because the goal is to make it last a long time. Because to get the therapeutic effects of cold, you need to have the ice on there for a while. And one of the problems with just dumping in some ice cubes is that ice cubes are not shaped like body parts. And so we want to make an ice pack that's going to be cold enough that you get some therapeutic effect, but it's also going to be flexible enough so that you can like cover a knee or an arm or something. So of course the essential part is we want a good plastic bag, something that's not going to leak. I like to take the ice and kind of break the ice cubes in the bag just so they don't go everywhere. Dump all those cubes out. And you can see, like even like this, it doesn't really form really well to my body parts. So, why is this so difficult to get all this ice out? I think it was the first time I'd done the ice cube thing. There we go. So, oh, there's a couple more here. So just dump them into the bag. Great. So now what we want to do is add some water. So the idea is that the ice will keep the water cold and then the water forms to your body really well. But if you've ever had like a glass of ice water on a hot day, you know that ice melts pretty darn quick. And so the secret ingredient is isopropyl alcohol. It'll keep your cold water solution colder for longer. Also, when you put in some isopropyl alcohol, don't drink it. You could even refreeze this back. Another important point: don't let it leak all over your leg. Oh goodness. You can even refreeze this, and it'll kind of go to a cold slush. And so there you go. So you have a professional ice pack. I probably needed more ice than that, but it forms nicely to a body part, and it'll keep you colder longer. Okay, so that's ice. Grab a towel here and keep my ice pack from dripping everywhere. If you want to come on over here, I'll show you how to make a heat pack. What you need for a good heat pack is socks. Tube socks are better. The longer the better. You want something that's cotton. That probably works the best. And preferably you'd want something clean, because otherwise that's nasty. The biggest thing with this is you're going to want to keep it dry, because what we're going to do is we're going to take this sock and we're actually going to fill it with rice. I don't care what kind of rice you use. You can use instant rice, you can use jasmine rice, you can use sushi rice, whatever kind of rice you want to use is fine. So get a funnel, get your sock, and we want to start filling up that sock with some rice. Filling, filling, filling. Okay, so my sock is filled to about right here with rice. You could maybe do a little bit more, but you want to leave some space at the top, because once you do that, you're going to tie a big knot at the top of your sock. So this is going to be your heat pack. And socks are nice because they form really easily to whatever body part. Again, don't get this wet, because then you just have a big smushy mess. So come on over here to the microwave, and what we do is we take this, set it on there, put it in your microwave for about 2 minutes. While that's heating up, I'll explain to you about or the answers to the other question I get asked a lot, which is when do you use ice, when do you use heat? There's some situations where you could use heat and it's going to make you worse rather than better. Like for example, if you have a fresh injury, like you've just strained a muscle or sprained a ligament, maybe you've rolled your ankle, you don't want to put heat on that. One of the effects of heat is to create inflammation, and one of the goals whenever you have a traumatic musculoskeletal injury, that's an injury to a muscle or a joint, is you want to limit inflammation. Inflammation is basically the redness, the swelling, the heat, and the pain. And so in the first 0 to 48 hours, you don't want to use heat on that. On the other hand, ice is really good to use during that first 0 to 48 hours. It helps to decrease the swelling, decreases the pain, and it feels good. Ice is also nice to use on burns, of course, but again, you have to use it for a little while. Some people, they get, like you go play basketball with them, they roll their ankle, they put ice on it for 30 seconds and then they're ready to go again. That's not giving the tissues enough time to cool down and to really get that anti-inflammatory effect. So ice, you need to put it on for some time. I know it's uncomfortable at first. It goes through a phase where it's cold, it burns, and then you start to get some pain relief and numbness, and that's really good. Also, you can alternate, after that first 0 to 48 hours, you can alternate between heat and ice. So if you leave an ice pack on for about 20 minutes, you can remove that, and then during about the hour or so when you're waiting for your ice to cool down again, then you can use some heat. It doesn't matter which one you use first. There's different schools of thought about which is better to start or finish with, and it really doesn't matter. Alternating ice and heat is a good way to get some circulation and blood flow, and maybe even decrease some swelling. So we'll come on over here to the microwave where we've heard some beeping, and ooh, we have a nice toasty warm hot pack. Can you see how warm that is? It's warm enough that I can't even really hold it very well. And if it gets too warm for you, what you can do is get a towel. You can't use that towel because it's wet, but get a little towel or a cloth or something like that, and you can kind of make a bit of a barrier, or you could just use that straight on the area, and it feels really good. And you can reheat this over and over and over again. So hopefully that answers some of your questions about quick, cheap, easy, and effective ways to deliver some heat and some ice. Again, I'm Dr. Jason Young from Body Health Chiropractic and Wellness Center, and have a great day.